Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So we are on the road right now. We're somewhere between Kamloops and Jasper. I'm not actually sure where. We just pulled into a little rest area. We are heading up to Jasper, if you haven't guessed already. We're going to be spending the next few days there, doing a little bit of a road trip. We absolutely love Jasper. It's just such a magical, special place. We've been there a couple of times before, but you might know that it's kind of our tradition to do a September road trip up to the Rockies. It's our favourite time of year to come. Like, the mornings are crisp, but the weather's still nice, the days are really long and it's not too busy, and there's tons and tons of wildlife, and to me it's just such a gorgeous time of year to come. So last year we did Banff pretty much this time last year, and now we are doing Jasper again, and I'm so excited. So we actually stayed in Kamloops last night, so we did half the journey yesterday and then we set off bright and early this morning, and we should be in Jasper by about midday or so. So we'll have the whole of this afternoon to explore and kind of just get settled, and I absolutely cannot wait. Have made it to Jasper. We're going to be staying at the Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge while we're here. We're partnering with them and we're going to be staying in their estate Lakeview cabins, and I'm just waiting outside because Matt's gone to park the car and I'm not allowed to go in before he comes back, so I am patiently waiting outside. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Don't you look lovely with your lovely plaid shirt?
Should we go in?
No, I've been waiting for you. Oh, this is so lovely and cozy. So these doors actually slide closed, and then we've got a little living area in here, little table, and then the view is just gorgeous. Look at the colour of the lake. The view from outside the front door is so nice, and I think at some point we're going to go onto the lake and take out some canoes and paddleboards. Now we're going to go to the main lodge and get a little picnic and have a little bit of a picnic by the lake. It's such a gorgeous day. So we've just picked up a little picnic basket from Fitzhugh's Fine Foods downstairs, and they give you this basket and the mat and some champagne, which is lovely, and then you get like glasses, got some cheese, macaroons and chocolate and all of the good stuff. I haven't had chocolate in ages, so this is mine, sorry. This looks amazing. So we've got sandwiches, croissant sandwiches, little wraps. This looks amazing. And look where we are, the view is incredible. Oh my god, I just had a bite into this. It's just like a chocolatey eclair with pastry and cream and chocolate. Oh my god, just went to heaven. So we're just heading off to dinner at the also Trattoria restaurant. I thought I'd wear something a little bit nicer tonight. Put my snakeskin boots on.
Damn!
It's been a very emotional day so far, isn't it? So we woke up this morning and we were supposed to go hiking bright and early, but we woke up and saw the lake from our cabin. The steam was rising up and it was just so calm and like glass, so we just threw our clothes on and then went out paddleboarding, and that was like, oh, it's just so magic. I cried, didn't I? I actually got a bit emotional. So we did that this morning, and that was just like such a gorgeous way to start the day. And then now we've headed up to Mount Edith Cavell. I'm going to do the hike, and it's just so stunning. You can see the glacier behind me. It's just insane. It's just an emotional day already, and our wedding invites have started to arrive in the UK, so we're starting to get all our RSVPs today, which is so exciting. So yes, today is a very, very good day.
I got a bug on my head.
Where? No, you haven't.
Okay, carry on.
What was I saying?
This is...
what word do I always use? Amazing. It is so stunning. We're just in the Cavell Meadows area, and it's just so lush and so green, and the view of the glacier is unreal. It's a little bit steep and quite rocky. The hike is about 8k long, so it's not too bad, but it's very, very rewarding. The views are just insane. We've got sunshine, and today's just a very good day. So we've come for a walk around the Jasper Lodge grounds, and look at my friend. Hello! There's so many beautiful horses. There's a stables right on the property. Hello. Oh,
yeah.
hi. That was so cool. Today has just been so magic. We did the paddleboarding this morning with the steam rising off the lake, and that was just insanely gorgeous. And then we went up to Mount Edith Cavell and did the hike there, which was incredible. The views from up there are just insane. The iceberg lake that you'll have seen, that's only about 1 kilometre in, so you could just go and do that, and it's quite a quick trip, or you could go do the hike up to the top, and the views are just unreal of the glacier. It took us maybe 3-4 hours, but like we spent ages at the iceberg lake, and we spent so long taking pictures, and so you could definitely do it in less time. It reminded me a lot of Jasper Lakes, just because it's like, it wasn't that long, and it's like a very, very rewarding hike, and the views are just amazing. And then now we've come out for a little walk, and then we just made some horse friends, and it was just so nice. So yeah, it's been a really nice day. As you can tell, I'm so happy. And we've just got some more RSVPs come through the website for our wedding, which is in 367 days. So on Friday it'll be a year till the wedding, which is very, very exciting. So we're just heading up to a place called Old Fort Point. It's really close to the Fairmont property. It's basically like outside the gates. There's a little trail up there, so we're just heading up there, and there's usually elk down by the river. Good morning from Molyneux Lake. We are just waiting at the boathouse to grab our canoe, and then we're going to be heading out on the lake for a little paddle for the afternoon. I'm very excited. It's so stunning here. The water is so calm, and the steam rising up from the lake, and it's just a vibe. It's such a vibe. There's also loads of moose here. When we were here a few years ago, we went canoeing again. We do like to do things more than once, don't we? When we came last time, we saw moose on the shore, and it was amazing. So fingers crossed we see some moose again today. To me, Jasper is like one of the most magic places, and it's mornings like this and mornings like yesterday morning that I just feel the magic. It's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous place. So we just pulled up to the shore just to grab a bit of breakfast, and then we turned around and there was a moose just like right in front of us in the water. So we quickly crept out and went up to the top of the hill, got our big lenses out, and just watched her for a bit and took some pictures and video, and she was so pretty. She was just chilling on the shore eating some grass. Obviously we made sure to stay really far away from her because we didn't want to disturb her, but we got the big lenses out and I think we got some nice video footage. Such a beautiful start to the day. Molyneux Lake is just so magical and spiritual, and I know I keep using the word magical, but it just is. I feel like there's no other word to describe it, but yeah, it's gorgeous. This is the life. I've got my canoe chauffeur paddling me around. So we are back on land now, and today was so cool. Just having the canoe and just being able to go wherever we wanted was so nice. Pulled up at some beaches, stopped to have some lunch, just like chilled on the water, and it was super flat, so it's really nice. And we saw moose and we saw loads of deer, so it's been a good little wildlife day. And then now we are going to be heading out on the Molyneux Lake cruise, because if you want to head out to Spirit Island, which is like all the way down the lake, you can canoe or kayak there, but it takes quite a while. I think it's about an 8 or 10 hour round trip by canoe or kayak. And you can actually camp there, so if you take a canoe you can take all your stuff and camp overnight, which would be really cool. So maybe we can do that next time. But you can also take the Molyneux Lake cruise, and it's like a 1 hour or 2 hour cruise depending on which one you go for. Be dreaming. Today has been
very amusing.
Very amusing. Oh my god. The moose in the water, Spirit Island, canoeing. I feel like the universe has just had our backs with this whole trip. Even down to the day before we were supposed to drive up here, Matt lost his wallet, and an amazing Good Samaritan found it and got it back to us. Even just that, like, that was just amazing, and had he not found it he wouldn't have been able to drive, and so I'd have been very grumpy because I'd have had to do all the driving. But today's just been incredible with the canoeing and the moose in the water. Oh, wasn't that just so cool?
It was so good.
So cool. I highly recommend coming to Molyneux Lake if you're coming to Jasper. It's about, ooh, it's a bit bumpy. Molyneux Lake is about 45 minutes from Jasper. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it's just magic. Just so magic.
So much wildlife.
So much wildlife is all I know. We've had such a good wildlife day. No bears, but we never see bears anyway.
Bears aren't real animals.
No, we don't believe that bears exist because we never ever see them. But yeah, it's just amazing. Just at a place called Horseshoe Lake, and the colour is just insane. The reflection is amazing. So this is just off the Icefields Parkway. We actually came here a couple of years ago when we came in winter, but obviously it was like completely blanketed in snow, so it looked very, very different. But today's a bit of a road trip day. We're just gonna kind of road trip down the Icefield Parkway, head to some lakes, some waterfalls, stop at some viewpoints, and just kind of play it by ear really, and see what we find and see what we fancy. These days are always my favourite kind of days, just because, especially in a place like this, it's like you always end up finding really cool little unique spots as well. So we always like to have like a road trip day where we just road trip and hit the road and just see what we find. So we're just having dinner outside on the patio at the Great Hall. I've got a mac and cheese, and it's got lots of vegetables in it, so it's semi-healthy. It's got some lettuce, that kind of makes it healthy, kind of. So we're just having a little walk around Jasper Lodge. The thing that I love most about the hotel is that you just got all of this incredible nature around. Is that a bird? Is that a chipmunk? I think it's a chipmunk. You step out of your cabin and you're right on the lake, and there's just like so much beautifulness around the hotel. I'm just coming out in my dressing gown. Fairmont has the best dressing gowns. I'm just coming out to see what the night sky is like, to see whether I'm going to shoot some night sky pictures or not. So I'm gonna have a wander down to the lake and then we can see what the sky's looking like. It's so crazy calm again this morning. I cannot get over the colour of this water. It's insane. So Matt's just pulled the car around and we are packing up and getting ready to go, and I don't want to leave. It's just been the most amazing few days that we couldn't have asked for. Better weather, we've seen so much wildlife, it's just been so peaceful and calm, and literally everything I wanted out of this trip. So we have really lucked out. I'm just standing down by the lake outside our cabin, and honestly even just being able to step out of the cabin and walk like 2 seconds and be down by the lake is amazing. And I feel like that's how this Fairmont differs to Fairmont Banff Springs, because we stayed there last year and Fairmont Banff Springs is just incredible, but it's very different in the sense that like that is a castle. It's like an actual castle in the middle of the mountains. It's very majestic, like super dramatic. It's so stunning, and I guess that's kind of in line with Banff as a whole. Like for me, Banff is very iconic. You've got like those like signature blue lakes. It's just very majestic, very iconic. Whereas I find with Jasper, it's a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more like magical, quiet, and I feel like Fairmont Jasper Lodge really reflects that too, because I mean it doesn't feel like a typical hotel experience. I think especially staying in a cabin, you are pretty much on your own. You can kind of come and go as you please, and it's so nice having the cabin where we can just step out and come down to the lake and you feel very free. And last night we did some more night photography. It's just incredible being able to step out in the cabin. I came down in my dressing gown down and stand by the lake and take some epic night shots without having to like lug everything out and go find a spot kind of outside the town. And it's just magic. So I would absolutely come back again. I'd come back in a heartbeat. It would be really cool in winter too, because they have like ice skating, they have like winter sports. Everything looks so different when it's blanketed in snow. COVID wise, the Fairmont is sort of very strict with all their procedures. Everything is distance. Like we haven't really had any interactions with people like at close proximity, because a lot of the property is outside. Apart from in the restaurant, like we haven't really seen or spoken to many people, so we felt very safe COVID wise. And they do like check-in as you arrive. There's like a sanitization kit in the room and everything is sanitized, and then they have like a 48-hour period after you check out where no one's staying in the room. So then, you know, just in case of any sort of COVID exposure, the room kind of has that cool down period, so you have that peace of mind that everything is nice and clean and sanitized and everything like that. So yeah, felt very safe, felt very comfortable. It's just been amazing. And I know I keep saying amazing, but this has just been the most special week, and I'm very grateful to be working with the Fairmont for this trip and just to be here, because it's just been, yeah, it's been a dream. But anyway, we've got about a 9-hour drive back to Vancouver, so we're going to get on the road now, maybe stop at some places along the way, but I wanted to finish this off before we get on the road, because it's going to be a bit of a boring journey home and I have thousands of pictures to start editing. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with us, and hopefully this has given you a little bit of inspiration if you're planning a Jasper trip for yourself. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!